Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the match of the round here at Christie Park. It's the Gladesville Ravens who are in 4th place, taking on the 3rd place Illawarra Stingrays. A game that both teams will be keen and eager to win, because their victory puts them within touching distance of the league leaders, Sydney Olympic. Sydney Olympic, who are not playing their top of the table clash today against NPL. That game washed out yesterday afternoon after the downpours we had in Sydney. We'll go through the squads for you quickly this evening. For the Gladesville Ravens, in goals, number 22, Romina Parahire. Number 3, Annie Dasco. Number 6, Kim Davey. Number 8, Annie Halls. Number 9, Lexi Moreno. Number 13, Deborah Ann Delaharp. Number 17, Claudia Chalakian. Number 23, Keisha Allen. Number 33, Patty Charalumbus. Number 37, Elizabeth Copus Brown. And number 51, Bella Habuda. For the visitors, the Illawarra Stingrays, in goals, number 31, Brianna Edwards. Number 3, Alex McKenzie. Number 4, Amy Dekimura. Number 7, Chloe Middleton. Number 8, Sakura Nojima. Number 11, Danica Matos. Number 14, Siobhan Edwards. Number 15, Caitlin Cooper. Number 23, Sienna Seveska. Number 28, Sophia Christopherson. And number 32, Hayley Taylor Young. Last week, the Gladesville Ravens played a tough match away from home against NPL. They were down by 2-0 in that one early on, but they recovered so well. Showed real character to come back, and before half-time it was 2-2. No goals in the second half, but an incredible performance from their goalkeeper, Romina Parahire, who earned her spot in the team of the week with her display. Their opponents, the Illawarra Stingrays, well, they enjoyed a convincing 4-1 win on the King's birthday on Monday. Prior to that, they defeated MacArthur Rams. The last defeat they've suffered in the last 4 games was against Sydney Olympic on the 26th of May, a 1-0 defeat on that occasion. Of course, the Stingrays in their traditional pink, attacking from left to right. The Ravens in their traditional black and white stripes, attacking from right to left. Just one change to Guillermo Rubio's squad, and that is that of Claudia Chalakian coming into the starting lineup. Brianna Buccini going to the bench. No changes for the Stingrays. Their squad the same as the one that defeated Manly United on Monday by 4-1. No changes there. Hayley Taylor Young picking up a brace on that occasion. And one to most definitely to watch in the number 32. Early free kick here for the home team, and you'd say this is too far for Lexi Moreno to have a direct attempt on goal, but definitely an opportunity to deliver the ball into the area. She does, headed away, falls back for Moreno, and she'll have a go from here, but completely sliced that one, and the ball's fallen into the path of Habuda, who's onside, trying to win a corner on the far side, gets away from her marker. Here's a chance now for Dasco, creeping around the area, and they've cleared it away now, the Stingrays, only as far as Charalumbus, whose efforts rolled into the feet of Brianna Edwards. Easy pickings for the Stingrays keeper. Had some very impressive performances already herself as Brianna Edwards this season. Arrived, of course, after the A-League concluded. Has been a very important and good addition to Stephen Gordon's team. Middleton steps through there and picks it up, and now looks to launch the counter. Ball fall there for Siobhan Edwards. Dealt with. Almost picked up by Silvestre. He's now by Cooper, who's driving forward here. Nojima closed down. 4-1 there by Copus Brown. Play it back to Parakire, who clears it well upfield and gives Habuda and Chalakian something to chase. Almost felt as though Bree Edwards was expected to pick up that ball there, but played back to the keeper in the end. Here's Charalumbus. All intended for Moreno, but goes all the way back to Alex McKenzie.
Cover this area. Good.
Edwards has a lovely ball out wide there to the left, and now the Stingrays looking to launch an attack. And Parahire quickly off her line. Steps in front of Amy Dekimura, who made the darting run forward. Carried away there by Matos. And picks it up again from Nojima, but quickly closed down by Habuda. And does well to come away with that Matos. Stingrays been without finals football for a number of years now. Almost snuck in last year, and they'll be keen to get in this year. They've recruited well. Added some quality as well since the A-League season concluded. Moreno back doing some defensive work. Closed down there by Middleton. And Moreno clears away for a throw. The victory here, in fact, for the Stingrays will lift them into first place on goal difference. Above Sydney Olympic and Apia, who are tied on 29 points, and would you believe the first 4 teams in this competition all share the same goal difference. The only difference is if the Ravens were to win, they'd remain 1 point behind Olympic and Apia. And just quickly, not sure if you saw that bit of skill from Lexia Moreno, but played it through the legs of Chloe Middleton, and you could see Middleton's face. She rolled her eyes. She knew she'd be done there by Moreno. Ball forward now for Edwards, who's got a lot of pace. It's in front of Davey, and in the end the defender did well to block the cross, and the first corner of the evening goes the way of the visiting side. Ball comes in, it's a good delivery. Header was half one, and the shot in the end there from Taylor Young goes well over the bar. Not really challenging Parahire on that occasion. Ball comes into the area from Matos. It's a great delivery, and the header at the far post from Siobhan Edwards should have been on target. Missed the whole goal there. Really should have done better. The first real opportunity, and it was a great one for the visiting team. Great ball from Matos, and now Moreno returns the favour with an even better pass for Habura. She's taken her first touch out wide, but got enough pace to get around, crosses across goal, and cleared away by the Stingrays in the end. Good chance there. For the Ravens, returning fire straight after the attempt from the visiting team. Here's Edwards now. Missed that chance moments ago. Sent forward. Davey plays it out wide to Dasco. Here's Matos, plays it forward now, looking for the run of Edwards. It was missed there. The clearance by Keisha Allen, but in the end, Edwards couldn't control the ball. Sakura Najima trying to help out in defense, and they come away with the ball here via McKenzie. And Najima back for Cooper. Stingrays looking to launch another attack. They've started well. Can't say the Ravens have started slowly, but most definitely the visitors have started better. And Christopherson will be a little disappointed. Foul went against her there. Rubio just giving some instructions to Kim Davey, the Ravens captain. Davey finds the pass. Good little touch there from Copus Brown as Moreno looks to switch play, but Dekimura read that and closed the line. Good touch as well. Dekimura and Nojima combining. Dekimura forced to play the ball back. Now Matos. Silveska back from Middleton, and really quick ball movement from the Stingrays. McKenzie gives away the free kick. The ball movement from the Stingrays is at a high tempo. Seems to be creating the Ravens a few problems. Something now most definitely look to take advantage of. Steve Gordon on the bench giving instructions as well. Both coaches quite vocal at the moment. Gordon choosing to sit while Guillermo Rubio paces the touchline. Here's Edwards, has a go from distance, and Parahire comfortably gathers that one. Did speak to Parahire pre-game, and last week she went down a couple times with shoulder pain. Did ask her how the shoulder was today, and gave me a sign with an injection, but We'll get to that in a moment as Dekimura chases this one down. Looks in the area, plays the ball back. Nojima picks it up. We know what Sakura Nojima can do, but not on this occasion. That effort well over the bar, not troubling Parahire. I'm sure that Parahire has got some sort of a cortisone shot into that shoulder. My understanding was that last year was going to be the fantastic goalkeeper's last season, but she's back here again, and she mentioned to me this is her last season. She wants to go out with a bang, but a goalkeeper of her quality, you hope to see her playing in the NPL Women's New South Wales competition for many years to come. And I hope that, like this year, we see her back on the park again in 2025 and for many years to come. A fantastic goalkeeper. And good servants as well to the Gladesville Ravens. Ken Moreno for the second time this evening plays the ball through the opponent's legs. As Chalakian looks to chase this one down. Caitlin Cooper keeping her company. Good delivery from Chalakian, but headed away. Only as far as Moreno, who will line this one up. And it was a speculative effort, but over the bar. Taking the goal kick short have the Stingrays. Edwards searches for Silvesca. Does well to bring that down. Ball centrally there, cut out by Dasco. Now Moreno. Just lifts it so comfortably over the defence, but Habuda was in an offside position when the ball was played. Such an elegant footballer is Lexi Moreno. A joy to watch. I've had the joy of watching her 2 consecutive weeks now. The Ravens being the match of the round last week against Apia and this week. Next week the match of the round will take us to Lambert Park. Ball played over the top. Dealt with. Great touch again from Moreno. So as I was saying previously, the match of the round next week at Lambert Park. Apia taking on Bulls FC Academy. Bulls team that's really picked up in recent weeks as well. And thrown their hat in the shout for finals football. Just the way the other team that uses this ground has, and that's Northwest Sydney Spirit. Both teams will be looking to record victories. Manly United currently lead the Northern Tigers by 1-0. In other games this round, MacArthur and the Football New South Wales Institute locked at 0-0. Jets looking to make it 3 wins in a row. We know they didn't get a win for a couple years, and now they lead against the Spartans 1-0. Hey! Hey! Union Spirit 1-1. Foul there by Copas Brown on Middleton. Bulls FC Academy leading Union New South Wales 2-0 at half time. Union New South Wales in some bad form as well, really struggling to get out of that rut at the moment. As I said, really tight relegation battle between themselves and the Blackdown Spartans. Good little touch there from Middleton for Nojima. Ball over the top, headed away by Allen. Danger still not away though as Silvestre gets on the ball. Back to Nojima. Her shot blocked. Falls into the path almost of Christopherson, and that's a bad challenge from behind. Paddy Charalumbus well defended. Parahira sends it forward, sliced that clearance though. Nojima, fortunately for the Ravens, couldn't really bring that one under control. Here's Copers Brown. Charalumbus. All the way back to Parahira. Again, another poor clearance there. Silvestre has a go, and she's picked it out there. An error by Romina Parahira, taken full advantage of by Sienna Silvestre. And the visitors are in front here at Christie Park. I said that the Stingrays had started the better, and Sienna Silvestre takes full advantage of that gift from the Gladesville Ravens and the ever-reliable Romina Parahira. She got away with one moments earlier when Nojima didn't control. This time, not so lucky, and Sienna Silvestre takes full advantage. Great start for the Stingrays, 20 minutes in, and they're 1-0 up. Copers Brown, back to Dasco. They responded well last week, the Ravens. How will they respond this week? It's going to be frustrating for Rubio. Inside having to come from behind 2 weeks in a row now. You see that with a lot of teams these days. They seem to start a little slower. It takes them a little bit of time to get into the game, and then once they do, they get into their groove. They look very good, very dangerous, create a lot of chances. But when you've already given your opponent a head start, it's really difficult to come and expect to take something away from a game. As the Ravens have here given the Stingrays a 1-goal advantage, and it's what it is, they really have. And the camera's not on Romina Parahira at the moment, but you look at her and you can see how disappointed she is with her error. But a keeper of her ability and experience, I expect to bounce back straight away. I'm sure she'll get herself right up immediately. Middleton. Chalakian. Middleton gets back. Chalakian did well enough there to pick the ball up. Back for Annie Halls. Mentioned last week, Chalakian had been away on international duty with the Armenian national team in the Nations League, which doubles up also as qualifiers for the European Championships, which Chalakian hopes to get her Armenian national team into. What an experience that'll be for her. Nojima combines there with Taylor Young. And that cross there from Christopherson straight into the hands of Parahire. Very, very cool evening here at Christie Park, as we've become accustomed to over the years. Dubbed by Eric Subiano as the Arctic Circle, and on many occasions not too far away from that statement. Cervesca looking to become provider now. Scored a wonder goal here a couple of weeks ago, and well, it wasn't a wonder goal this time, but definitely a very good reaction and an excellent finish, composed finish, I'd say more so, as Nojima dances through 3 or 4 white and black jerseys, only to be blocked in the end at the final attempt. Now Chalakian. Habuda asking for the ball in space. She's offside now, though. Pass red now. Middleton back for Cooper. Losing Michelle Carney this year. Caitlin Cooper has become the most experienced player in this Illawarra Stingrays team, and she's always been a leader of the side for a number of years, but now being in that position with no Carney as backup, it's all on her hands as the more experienced. And I understand players like Matos and Middleton have been here for a while as well, also fairly experienced. It's Cooper, that's the one now that must lead, and we've got a problem here for Guillermo Rubio because his star player Lexi Moreno is down here, and I can't imagine that she go down for no reason, and she's pointing to the calf. I think this could be Lexi Moreno's night, and that'll be a real kick in the teeth. In particular, knowing that what she brings to this team and her creativity, she's unable to continue. Rubio will really struggle to find that creativity. On the bench, he has Eliza Coleman, who's the reserve goalkeeper, Eleanor Lidbetter, Keiko Tanaka, Renee Pountney, Lara Brewers, and Brianna Buccini. And I'm guessing it'll be Buccini that comes in. What we could see happen there is potentially Deborah-Ann Delaharp slotting into midfield, or perhaps even Paddy Charlumbers playing a more central role. Ball played forward. Cleared away there by Middleton, and Cervesca trying to find the pass. Good defending from Keisha Allen. That's a massive hit here for the Gladesville Ravens, losing Moreno, and you just hope it's not serious. That should be back as soon as possible because they absolutely need her in their finals push. They've been fantastic, as has Lexi Moreno. Smart to take her off and not to risk any further injury. Cervesca was looking for Dekimura, but intercepted. Here is Dekimura now. Square ball for Middleton, who delivers toward Edwards, and Cervesca there arriving late. I thought she may have been offside. The flag stayed down though, and that would have counted had Cervesca found the back of the net. Siobhan Edwards, I think, was definitely offside. But a good chance goes the begging for the Stingrays. Ball back to Brianna Edwards. Sends it forward, but misplaces the pass. You can see that Lexi Moreno here below as well is quite disappointed having to come off. We know she's struggled with injury in the past, and it's probably restricted her from showing the talent that she possesses. As I said, you hope it's nothing serious. In grade 1 strain, something that she could potentially be back within a week or two. Anything more could be catastrophic for the Ravens. And Rubio looks very frustrated here below us as well. Nothing quite going for his squad at the moment.
Good. Here we follow.
Middleton comes and picks up the ball. Lots of space in the midfield. Intercepted by Buccini, but closed down very quickly by Christopherson. And now Silvesca trying to find Dekimura. Parahira has committed here. And intelligently lets the ball bounce out for a goal kick. Copus Brown picks it up in midfield. Heavy touch there by Annie Halls, and you could see Nojima saw it all the way. Silvesca now has her touch intercepted. Now Buccini with some space in front. Habuda wants it. Touch there by Matos. Almost went into the path of Habuda, but Cooper quickly recovered. Taken too far forward by Middleton, who wears the captain's armband for the Stingrays. Manly still lead against the Tigers. Clearance there into the crowd. Someone luckily got their hands up quickly. Stop that from hitting them in the face. MacArthur in front as well now by 1-0. Matos delivers. Header falls to Christopherson, who keeps going. It's opened up now, and in the end, the shot into the back of Kim Davey, I think it was. Jets still in front against the Spartans. Foul there on Parahire by Silvesca. Good ball into the area. Guinea's in front now against Northwest Sydney Spirit. That one played at Valentine Sports Park. Keeps that one in, plays it forward. Away by Matos now, Middleton. Central to Cooper. Free kick goes the way of the Stingrays. Silvesca wide for Matos, and she's looked for Edwards, but Parahire off her line. Matos wins the header. Buccini does so as well. Now Annie Halls just plays it forward. Either side able to bring it under control. Flicked over there by Copus Brown, who left it for Buccini. Matos should be able to deal with this, and panicked with the clearance. And Buccini, she saw Edwards was way off her line. Chalakian slips over. A few comical errors at the moment from both teams. In the end, Play settles down with the ball going out for a throw.
Many times it's 3 of you with 1 striker, and anyone else has to pick up the...
Sylvester wins the free kick. Handball off Keisha Allen, I think it was. Matos will take the free kick. For the Stingrays. Searching for Edwards in the box. Good header there by Dasko. And Chalakian gets to the ball first. Now releases Habuda. Headed back by Mackenzie. Good defending, smart defending. I know how quick Bella Habuda is. You don't want to take any risks. Particularly when playing the ball back to the keeper, you have to ensure that you get enough pace on the ball. Because Habuda can punish you. You look one way, she's already at the destination she needs to be at very quickly. Edwards now plays the ball forward, intercepted by Allen. Cleared away by Dasko. Heavy touch by Cooper. Now Copus Brown spreads it wide for Deborah Della Harp, and we haven't seen much of her at all in this first half as she looks to combine with Chara Lumbus, but too much on that one. Cheney will see this one out over the sideline. Chalakian sticks a foot in. Bit of a higher press now from the Ravens. Looking like it's creating a few problems for the Stingrays. Can they take advantage though? Cheney was brave there. Now Copus Brown. Della Harp had to work really hard to control that one and keep it in the end. Ball over the top. Copus Brown kept going. Edwards completely missed it. Copus Brown had every right to go for that ball.
Quick!
Bree Edwards is down at the moment. Up to her feet now. I think it's a corner. I think that Edwards did get a touch on that. Here's a corner. Opportunity now for the Ravens to get some of their bigger bodies into the area. Davey, Dasko, Allen all going forward. We saw Keisha Allen score a very good goal last week. Great ball in by Paddy Charalumbus. Dealt with only for the moment though by the Stingrays. Copus Brown will perhaps put it back in the mix-up. Taken out wide, and they'll settle for a throw-in, the Stingrays. Pauls spreads it out wide. Bodies in the area for the Ravens. It's a bit of a spell here that the Ravens are having. Mentioned that they Started to press a little higher. It started to bear some fruit for them. They've had the ball for the longest period of the game so far, but Buccini's been robbed there. And now Edwards. Silveska has a look. Silveska. And Parakire was off her line. Silveska saw it, but quickly dropped back. Did the Ravens goalkeeper to ensure there was no more surprises. Habuda turns away from Cooper, and Cooper had fallen. I don't think that Habuda had known exactly how much space she had there and time. Here's Matos. Out wide for Dekimura, who couldn't control that. Silveska clips it over the top for Edwards. Buccini should deal with that. Edwards reacted quickest and has a go. Parakire saves. And Buccini there first to clear, but it was a good effort from Siobhan Edwards. Even though Silveska made an excellent run, and you sort of feel as though Edwards could have played in Silveska. Dasco. Back for Allen, who's closed down by Silveska. So Parakire was aware. Guillermo Rubio will need to make changes at the break, as Nojima looks to add another. Falls here to Edwards, who struggled to bring it down. Now Middleton finds Nojima again. Good feet from Nojima out wide for Matos. And Matos delivers a delightful ball, but read by Parakire, who stepped off her line and collected that one. Great take from the Ravens keeper, because Silveska was in the box and waiting. Matos back for Cooper. All the way back to Bree Edwards. Finds Silveska in midfield, but well defended from Annie Halls. So reliable Annie Halls in midfield.
Halls, you okay with the shake? Annie, all good? Kim, got it.
Davey. Out wide for Chalakian, who's done very well there. Claudia Chalakian almost finding Paddy Charalumbus at the far post. Guillermo Rubio was wheeling that ball on. Here's Charalumbus again. Good space. Charalumbus almost catches Edwards out. Very, very smart there from Paddy Charalumbus. Edwards was expecting the cross. Charalumbus went near post and almost caught the keeper out. As I said, they're dangerous from corners, and Charalumbus can deliver very good crosses into the box. It's Debran de la Harpe this time that'll deliver. It's another great ball, and it's scrambling there in the box. They've dealt with it, the Stingrays. Only just, though. Buccini did well, as did Copus Brown. Now Chalakian. Can the home team get an equalizer just before the break? Copus Brown, central for Charalumbus. Better ball movement now from the Ravens. Good pass from Halls, but the touch is a little heavy from Copus Brown. They've won the ball here through Charalumbus. Good feet from Paddy Charalumbus. Crosses it in with the right and wins another corner. They continue the pressure. It'll be De La Harpe again. Good ball. Edwards gets a punch on it this time. Halls gets it back in. Headed on, and Herbuda makes it 1-1. In the final minute of the first half, the Gladesville Ravens are level here at Christie Park. It's Bella Herbuda getting on the end of that one to flick the header on beyond Brianna Edwards. And it's game on. I said they started to lift the tempo and the press the last 10-15 minutes. They started to create chances, and there was a 5-minute period there where the Stingrays were somewhat pinned inside their own half of the field, and the Ravens took full advantage. Good awareness as well from Annie Halls to lob the ball back in the danger area where Herbuda was ready to pounce. Can they get another here before the break? We're into first half stoppage time. I imagine there'll be a minute or maybe two of additional time added by the referee. Here's Mackenzie. And that'll be it for the first half. A very interesting first half, it has to be said. The Illawarra Stingrays absolutely dominated the first 30 to 35 minutes of this one. In the meantime, the Ravens had lost their star player in Lexi Moreno. It wasn't looking good for the home team, but they stepped things up in the last 10 minutes. They stepped up the press. They started making it difficult for the Stingrays. They then boxed their opponents into their own half for the last 5 minutes, and you've got to say it was a deserved equaliser the way they finished their last 10 minutes of the first half. Bella Herbuda getting that goal just moments ago. Sienna Saveska, of course, had opened the scoring for the Stingrays after an error by Romina Parahire. But at the break here at Christie Park, and we've got some game on our hands here in the second half. It's the Gladesville Ravens 1, Illawarra Stingrays 1.
no, they smashed them. Like, it was 2-1 at half time, and then they just came out. They changed the shape at half time and just walked over.
Teams are back out for the second half here at Christie Park in the NPL Women's New South Wales Match of the Round. Scores are locked after the first 45 minutes at 1-1. It was the visiting side who most definitely started the game better. They dominated for about the first 35 minutes and were rewarded with a goal after an error from Romina Parahire. Sienna Saveska taking advantage of the mistake. And just as the visitors looked as though they were heading into the break in the lead, well, Gladesville had other ideas. They really stepped up their game and were rewarded with a goal in the 44th minute, courtesy of Bella Habura, after Annie Halls had kept alive a corner. Habura getting to the ball ahead of Brianna Edwards. So at the break we went in at 1-1. It doesn't seem as though either team made any changes at the break, although Guillermo Rubio was forced into a substitution before half-time. His star player Lexi Moreno forced off with injury. Brianna Buccini coming on in her place, and that called for a slight reshuffle. Paddy Charalumbus moved into the centre of the park where Moreno was operating, while Buccini came on to the left wing. Here's Cooper under a bit of pressure. They've continued that high press that worked for them. The Stingrays have played through that here as Saveska looks to deliver into the box, and Parahire read that and quickly came out. She's done that a few times. The keeper that's not afraid to live on the edge and always play off her line. All over the top now. Cooper's got to do with this. Has Chalaki in there for company. And did just enough, did Caitlin Cooper, before Mackenzie came and cleared away. It is very cold this evening as well here at Christie Park. You may have noticed some of the players when they made their way back onto the field, they were all in their big bomber winter jackets. As Edwards moves forward and closed down there by Dasco. Chalakia now hasn't seen Christopherson arriving. Definitely an intriguing match between these two. Stingrays in third. Ravens in fourth. 1 point separates the two. A victory for the Stingrays lifts them to the top of the competition ladder, whereas a win for the Ravens lifts them above their opponents this evening and just 1 point off first place, occupied currently by Sydney Olympic on goal difference over Apia Leichhardt. And that top of the table clash was washed out. It was supposed to be played today. It was washed out as early as yesterday, though, due to the inclement weather we had, the heavy rainfalls across Sydney. Copus Brown trying to play in Habura, who's got the pace to get there, but Mackenzie used her body well. And Habura didn't give up on it, though. Still fighting away there. In the end, ball goes away of the Stingrays. You can hear Kim Davey screaming at her team to keep the ball in this position they have. They've won it back. Habura back for Della Harp. Cross comes in. No options there, though, arriving at the far post, although Annie Halls, who's worked so hard, gets there first. Dasco, early pass forward for Copus Brown, who's on the turn, thought about the shot, sprayed it wide to Habura instead. And Habuda gets it back in, but couldn't quite wrap her foot around the ball. Goal kick. High press there, almost catching out the Stingrays. Silvestre did well, great touch, and reciprocated here by Taylor Young. Ball goes in toward the far post. Middleton tried to control that. Ball back across the area. It's there again, confusion, and it's been put away. Christopherson. But the referees run over to the assistant to have a chat. I think there may have been an offside in the build-up. It'll be interesting to see what the decision is. Nonetheless, the Stingrays think it's a goal, but no. An offside. I think it was the right decision from here. And first viewing, Guillermo Rubio breathes a huge sigh of relief. I'm sure you heard that as well on the effects mic. He'll have been very disappointed to have gone down again inside 6 minutes in the second half. Coming again here, the visitors. Siobhan Edwards thought about the shot, looking for the space, gets it back on the left, but strikes that one well wide and high over the post. Cleared away by Dasco, and something to chase here for Habuda. McKenzie gets it out over the sideline.
Mate, that was so offside, it wasn't funny.
Throw taken by De La Harpe into Habuda. Back for De La Harpe, who can deliver a ball. Great ball in. Too bad she was aiming for the smallest player on the park in Paddy Charalumbus. Matos. Now, Caitlin Cooper trying to dribble out of defence and done very well there. Christopherson, who had that goal disallowed. Now Chalakian. De La Harpe can hit him from here. Try to feed in Charalumbus. Here's Silvestre looking for Edwards. Too much on that pass. Dekimura helps it on for Taylor Young. And now Charalumbus. De La Harpe looking for Chalakian. Looks as though it came off the hand there. Doesn't matter though. Ball is with the Stingrays, and she's lifted it over here, Najima, for Edwards. And Edwards closes down Davey. Still Siobhan Edwards. Good defending, and Parahira had it covered anyway.
Yeah, that early one's on for Bella. That early one's on for Bella.
Here's Nojima. Forward for Dekimura. Dekimura moves to the byline now. Cuts it back on the right, but only could find Kim Davey. Now Charalumbus, good feet. Poor pass though, as Middleton is all over that. Middleton. Central for Mackenzie. Heavy touch, taking advantage of it now. Habuda. And you heard Stephen Bott, the club technical director, calling for the ball over the top early as Habuda pinches off Taylor Young. Still Habuda. And saved by Edwards.
Edwards, mate. Edwards. You'll get it by the end of the year. It's Edwards. They've got to change the name on the shirt.
Allen plays it wide. Now Dasco. Allen back for Davey. Siobhan Edwards now putting on the pressure. Played forward. Chalakian tried to turn away. Foul comes there. Yellow card as well. Janika Matos. That's her name in the book. Intelligent running from Chalakian. Feels very tense out here. This game does have a lot riding on it, not just in terms of the premiership, but of course, finals football. There are so many teams in such a tight space in that final zone. Taylor Young clears away. Only 5 points separate first to seventh. As Bella Habuda finds Chalakian in a great area. Habuda just couldn't sort her feet. The danger hasn't passed yet. And now Christopherson clears away. Can Siobhan Edwards launch a counter? And Delahaye did well there. As I said, only 5 points separate first to seventh. And then that last final spot where the Gladesville Ravens currently occupy, they're only 4 points ahead of a ninth. So 9 teams fighting for finals football. It's so exciting, so entertaining. What a finish to the season we'll have in the NPL Women's New South Wales competition. This will go until the final day, the fight for the premiership, the fight for finals football. There is no doubt it will go right down to the wire. Score update from around the grounds. At Cromer Park, it's currently 1-1 between Manly and the Northern Tigers. MacArthur still lead the Institute by 1-0. The Jets lead 2-1 against the Blacktown Spartans. It's a goal fest at Valentine Sports Park. 3-2 Sydney Uni lead Northwest Sydney Spirits. And it's almost full time at Northbridge Oval. Bulls are up 3-0 against UNSW. Ball forward now for Habuda. Edwards. Strong pass for Taylor Young, who managed to somehow keep that in. Davey back for Parahira, and that one was bouncing. Parahira did well. Delaharp gets a toe in. Only as far as Dekimura. Pass wide for Christopherson, who gets the ball toward Edwards, and an important flick there by Kim Davey. Ball back in the box and headed away by Dasco this time. And Delaharp clears it away. Ball comes into the area, Dekimura the target, and Siobhan Edwards was not following the play there. That was almost a perfect opportunity for her. Great ball though by Charalumbus for Habura. Copus Brown continued the run. Well defended by Mackenzie though. Saw the danger, quickly came across and cleared away. Great turn from Habura. Couldn't quite get the touch over Caitlin Cooper though, who came across and made the challenge. Delaharp now with the throw for the Ravens. Finds Annie Halls. Now Paddy Charalumbus. Delivery to the far post. Chalakians there, heads it back across goal. Straight into the hands of the Stingrays keeper though. Guillermo Rubio is not feeling the cold. Jackets off, throwing in frustration. Unfortunately for him, I get to see everything he does. Even when he's angry, even when he's happy. Done a great job this year as the Ravens coach. Made this team, took them to the next level. They were competitive last year, they were good last year, but really helped them evolve, make that step up. Finals football is the next step for them. As a great ball to the back post, but Christopherson was just a little too late there. Goal kick taken by Parahira. And Taylor Young gets there first. Miscued clearance falls into the path of Middleton. Now Nojima. Wide for Christopherson. Good little touch there. Silveska. Ball toward Edwards. Cleared away. Middleton now. Dekimura over the bar, well over the bar.
Let's get into those pockets when we have the ball.
Huh? You did it. I didn't even tie my hands on him, unfortunately.
I'm sure the VO got it.
Trying to get the ball out of their half, the Ravens are. Good spell by the Stingrays. Can't keep control the Ravens, and it allows Illawarra to come at them again. Taylor Young forced all the way back to the goalkeeper. And gives the Ravens the opportunity to step a little higher. Buccini intercepts that one. Here's Chalakian. Annie Halls has had a good game so far. Now Davey. Here's Charalumbus. Middleton saw the danger. Pass there by Dasco for Habuda, but I think Habuda would have been offside had play continued there. And Habuda just getting some instructions from Rubio. And it looks as though Delaharpe will deliver this one, searching for Dasco or Keisha Allen. They've both gone forward for it. Goes toward the penalty spot. Wasn't flicked on by Dasco. Silvesca clears, and Pacey Edwards was the target, but Kim Davey was quick to react. Taylor Young throws the ball forward. Middleton came across, won the header. Ball remains with the Ravens, and now Habuda is one-on-one here. Fancy her chance against Mackenzie. She does. She's beaten her for pace, but Mackenzie's got back and defended well. Still, though, danger hasn't passed. Copus Brown closed down quickly by Deki Mura. Habuda keeps it in. We'll take a corner here, or maybe even more. Continues forward. Copus Brown couldn't take that in her stride. Had she taken the touch forward, I think she was in on goal there. And Silvesca plays it out wide. Poor pass, though. That's down Edwards.
Oh,
Parahire. Now Buccini.
I was going to say, mate, you're going a long way to do that. I got mustache.
Cooper heads it forward into the feet of Nojima. Nojima loses out there. No foul, says the referee. And Charalumbus tried to play the ball through, but it was red. Now Middleton driving into the space. Still Middleton. Now Silvesca, and where she scored from last time, that spectacular goal. Keeps going, combines with Middleton again. Silvesca has her shot blocked. And they can't get it out of their lines here. And Parahire. It'll be a yellow card, it looks like, to Chloe Middleton.
Yeah, we're not playing them next week, Steve. That's the only problem, right? We're not playing them next week. That's the only problem.
Middleton not too happy with that yellow card.
The dirtiest player in
Feels as though it was unwarranted. But she had the right to go for that ball. I didn't think so. And now Charalumbus. He'll try and get this on the left. Couldn't find the pass there for Delaharpe. Given away to Halls. And he hauls off the crossbar. It was so well struck. You could see it from here. But Edwards was in trouble. She was scrambling. Annie Halls hits the bar. Now Middleton driving forward. Can the Stingrays create their own opportunity?
Yeah,
Great challenge from Keisha Allen. Delivery will come in now from this corner toward the near post. It's a bit of an issue there for the home team to get the ball cleared. Now they finally do. Puccini sends it forward. Goes out for a throw. Throw in for the Ravens. Deep inside their own half. Ball over the top now for Habuda to chase. And Habuda will get there. Thought about hitting it first time, she does, but an uncontrolled effort. Edwards will take the goal kick. Bit of pressure here, almost falls the way of the Ravens after an error. Dasco for Halls, who had one go close moments earlier. This time, much more comfortable for Brianna Edwards. Headed on by Christopherson, and Parahire comes and picks this one up. Delaharp with the throw out. Habuda's asking for it. That's where it goes. Tried to flick it on for Charalumbus. Now Nojima. Sprays it wide for Matos. Cooper combining with Matos. Here's Taylor Young. Taylor Young has a go from distance. Parahire was off her line. But again, drop back. Collected that comfortably in the end. Silveska now has support in Matos. Has a go, but over the bar, that one. Can confirm the full-time whistle has gone at Northbridge Oval. Bulls FC Academy continue their good form. They take the 3-0 victory and all 3 points. It's 3-3 now between Uni and Northwest Sydney Spirit, while the Blacktown Spartans have managed to score a second, and it's 2-2 now at Blacktown Football Park. As Habuda looked to bend her run just enough. Edwards sends it forward to Siobhan Edwards. Gets it back on the right, and it's just over and wide of the target. MacArthur lead the Institute by 2-0. It's 1-1 as well at Cromer Park. 15 minutes remain here. Still scores locked at 1-1. Parahira sends this one forward, headed on by Chalakian. And again by Habura, but Cooper back into the middle. Dasco, who's playing more central now. Change of formation by the Ravens. It looks as though they've gone to 4 at the back from their traditional 3. Della Harp operating on the right, Buccini on the left. 2 central defenders of Davey and Keisha Allen. And Habura trying to use her pace. Edwards clears, sliced her clearance, running as far as Dasco. Back for Chalakian. No, she can hit it from distance as well. Feeds in Charalumbus, who snuck into an offside position. That's a big kick from Edwards, and Allen needs to be aware she was. And Buccini has Silvesca bearing down on her. Out for a throw by Brianna Buccini. Chalakian back defending, giving the ball straight back though to the Stingrays. Copus Brown try to win it back, but here's Caitlin Cooper into nosebleed territory for the central defender. Headed away by Davey. Very, very scrappy in midfield at the moment from both teams. Neither side able to get a control and a hold of the ball. Jima played it forward, as did Silvesca. They're in a good position now. Edwards has cut back there, waiting for it. It's fallen back here for Dekimura. And somehow, Amy Dekimura misses a gilt-edged opportunity. That is very, very lucky and a real warning sign for the Ravens. Charalumbus back for Davey. Here's Annie Halls. Closed down there by Middleton. Great pressing there. Middleton had to get that right, of course, on a yellow card. Copus Brown with a good ball forward, but Middleton's back there. Indecision there from Middleton and Edwards. In the end, the keeper doing the job to come and clear that one. Falls for Charalumbus. Runners everywhere here for the home side, but Matos did enough. Now the pressure coming from the Ravens. Here's Della Harp. Dasco forward for Habura. Has her cross blocked. It'll be a corner for the home side as Taylor Young takes one in the breadbasket. Never comfortable. Keiko Tanaka being readied by Guillermo Rubio as Paddy Charalumbus prepares to take this corner. Of course, Dasco and Allen are up in the box. They've created problems for the Stingrays all night. Not the best delivery. Bouncing about in the box and took a while to clear. Silvesca finally gets it away. Now Davey plays it forward. Here's Della Harp. It's away from a couple. Najima still chasing. Buccini plays it wide for Copus Brown, and it almost got through there. Now Charalumbus Dances away, but well defended by the Stingrays. Silvestre forward for Edwards. Middleton. Shalakin intercepts that pass, has a go from distance, but didn't quite get the connection she required there to test Brianna Edwards. Silvestre turns, looking for Deki Mura. And Kim Davey across to clear the danger. Tough pass though. Here's Deki Mura again for Middleton. He turns on the ball. Cooper again trying to push forward, but Chalakian defended well to force her back. Ball into the area. It's a handball there from Christopherson, but cleared away. Cooper. Under pressure from Habuda. And the Ravens slowly stepping forward here. Puccini gets turned. No foul, says the referee. Davey thought about the ball for Habuda over the top, and it took too long to come. Copus Brown couldn't control that, but they got it back anyway. Copus Brown was very tight run there. The flag stayed down. She may have been onside, you know. Taylor Young a bit unorthodox there with the headed clearance as Delaharp races forward. Strong challenge there in midfield.
I'll get it.
Changes incoming now from both teams. Tanaka coming on for Copus Brown, who had a great game. Experienced K-Court. Tanaka comes on. And it's Amy Dekimura making way for Kayla Austin for the Stingrays. Dekimura was active down this left side. Habuda plays it in for Charalumbus, who's onside. Look at the far post, Annie Halls. That's where the ball goes and headed away by Christopherson. Middleton's pass there for Austin's off. Renee Pountney will come on as well, and she was impressive last week when she came off the bench. Adds pace and a bit of aggressiveness in that front third. Halls try to flick it on. Cleared away. Keisha Allen should be able to deal with this. Parakire closed down. Headed on. Now Silvestre. Middleton. Davey makes the challenge. Falls for the substitute, Austin. Pushed a little wide now, Austin. Handball by Siobhan Edwards. And Paddy Charalumbus is the one to make way for Renee Pountney. Northern Tigers have scored very, very late at Cromer Park to make it 2-1 over Manly United. The struggles continue for Manly. Dasco now. Testing ball over the top, but Cooper reacted. Headed on by Allen. MacArthur come away with a 2-0 win. 2-2 draw at Blacktown Football Park between the Spartans and Jets. into stoppage time at Valentine Sports Park as Sydney Uni that is, and the Northwest Sydney Spirit are locked in a 3-3 draw, 6-goal thriller there. Earlier, the Bulls FC Academy defeated Union New South Wales by 3-0, and the RPR Sydney Olympic top of the table clash washed out. Taylor Young sends it down the line. Asking for the earlier pass over top. Sabuda is being left one-on-one here a lot. Here it is. The run's coming from Chalakian. Tanaka picks up that loose ball. Couldn't really find a teammate though. And Buccini now testing one for the Stingrays defense. Tanaka plays it back over the top for Chalakian. Cleared away by Cooper. Safety first from the Stingray centre back. Inside the last 5 minutes here. Will we see a winner at Christie Park?
You go watch your highlights back on YouTube.
Ball falls here on the edge of the area. Halls just couldn't get it under control. Chalakian can't find a teammate. Silveska been a bit quiet in the second half. Silveska had an excellent first half. Edwards will take that one comfortably. Dasco gets there in front of Austin. And that one's fallen here for Chalakian. Claudia Chalakian has Poutney available, the substitute to win it. And it's an excellent block in the end. That was the opportunity. Fantastic defending from the Stingrays. I think it was Alex McKenzie that made the block in the end. Was that the chance for the Ravens to win it? Will they get another? Not much time remaining. And Edwards was the intended target. Falls for Austin, and Parahire caught in no man's land. And Edwards gets it home. Looks a strong challenge on Siobhan Edwards, but she may have won this. She may have won this for the Stingrays. In the dying minutes here. Referee's whistle did go quite quickly. Siobhan Edwards getting on the end of that. Parahire was caught in two minds. Kayla Austin played it beyond her, and Siobhan Edwards tapped it home. Referee having a conversation with the assistant referee. Will the Ravens get away with another? Siobhan Edwards is slowly getting to her feet. And they're collaborating here, the match officials. And it's been given a goal. The Stingrays officially have made it 2-1. They're regrouping now. Siobhan Edwards will come off. Tara Cannon will come on. What can the Ravens do in the final moments here? We're into the 90th. I expect at least 3 minutes of stoppage time added. They've been better in the second half. The Ravens have been a better team, but it won't matter because right now, the visitors that lead, they'll need to hold off a strong finishing Ravens now. Tanaka would have loved to have got a corner there. Buccini taking the long throw. Tanaka heading it on. Cleared away. And now the chase is on. Christopherson making her way up the park. Waste a few valuable seconds with that. Maybe not ideal, but it won't matter because it's definitely eating into the clock. We're into stoppage time now. Ball falls the way of the visitors again. Matos just sends it forward deep into the opposition's half, and Kayla Austin almost got there. Here's Buccini. Now Chalakian. That ball finds Annie Halls, and Annie Halls wastes that opportunity. Saveska will come off, and a phenomenal game from Sienna Saveska. She opened the scoring, worked incredibly hard throughout the whole game. Molly Lawless will come on as her replacement. In stoppage time, another one to eat into the clock somewhat from Steve Gordon.
I think she signaled 2 when you asked last time. I think she said 2, but I'm not sure. Get rid of it, Ray!
Edwards sends this one forward.
Come on!
High foot. Unnecessary foul goes against the home team. Have to manage that. Imagine that. There was at least 3 added on, and then there was a sub in stoppage time as well. I wouldn't be surprised if we did play 4 minutes of stoppage. And this is exactly where the Stingrays want to be right now. In this part of the field, referee puts the whistle to the mouth. Can't imagine there'll be too much more time remaining now.
Renee up! Up, Renee up! Up!
And that is full time here at Christie Park. A late winner by Siobhan Edwards gives the Stingrays all 3 points and lifts them to the top of the competition ladder. A 2-1 victory here over the Gladesville Ravens. A valuable 3 points to the side from the South Coast. A massive step forward in their season and in the chase for the premiership. The visitors started this game so well. They were the better side for the best part of half an hour. They took the lead after an error from Romina Parahire. Sienna Saveska taking full advantage and lobbing the ball with fantastic composure to make it 1-0. The Ravens improved as the half went on, and in the last 10 minutes they were the better team, rewarded in the final moments of the first half, equalising via Bella Habura. The second half, well, I guess you could say it was the home team this time that were the better side. created a number of opportunities. Annie Hall's seeing her shot rebound off the crossbar. But it was all gone to waste in the last moments. The Ravens had the chance to win the game. A fantastic last-ditch challenge from Alex McKenzie allowed the Stingrays to launch their own attack, and Siobhan Edwards popped up to score the winning goal. At some sacrifice, had to come off injured. Full time here at Christie Park on a chilly evening. It's the Gladesville Ravens 1, Illawarra Stingrays 2.
She likes the microphone.
Yeah. Most talkative one is great.
There you go. Perfect.
I'll meet you.